In the small, quiet town of Havenwood, whispers traveled faster than the wind. They all spoke of one person, the woman who lived in the cave at the edge of the woods. A former Navy SEAL, they'd say, with a dismissive laugh. They'd see her in town, stocking up on supplies, her gaze calm, her movements measured. They saw a recluse, an outcast. They saw someone who didn't fit in. They'd shake their heads, murmuring about how strange she was, trading suspicious glances as she walked past, alone but unbothered. She saw everything, heard every whisper, but remained an island of tranquility in their sea of gossip. Her world was the rustling leaves, the solid earth, the quiet rhythm of self-reliance. Then, the sky turned a sickening shade of orange. A distant siren wailed, a single, mournful cry that was soon joined by a chorus of panicked alarms. Wildfire. It roared down the mountainside, a ravenous beast consuming everything in its path. Panic erupted in the streets of Havenwood. People ran, cars jammed the single road out, and chaos reigned. Smoke choked the air, thick and suffocating. Fear was a tangible thing, a suffocating blanket smothering the town. In the midst of the pandemonium, one figure moved with calm, deliberate purpose. It was her, the woman from the cave. While others froze in terror, she was a blur of efficiency. She was organizing an evacuation route through the old logging trails, her voice cutting through the noise, clear and commanding. We see her navigating the treacherous, smoke-filled woods, guiding a lost family with children to safety. A fallen tree blocks their path. She quickly assesses the situation, directing the stronger townsfolk to help her move it, their efforts synchronized, efficient. A man collapses, smoke inhalation. She's there in an instant, administering first aid, her hands steady, her instructions precise. She was no longer the town eccentric, she was their lifeline. Brief, sharp flashes cut through the present chaos, memories of her SEAL training. We see her navigating by the stars in a moonless desert, the instructor's voice a low growl in her ear. We see her practicing emergency medical procedures in a simulated combat zone, the air thick with fake smoke and cries for help. We see her leading a team through a grueling obstacle course, the core principle of teamwork, leave no one behind drilled into her very soul. Each memory, a piece of the puzzle that made her who she was, a tool pulled from a well-stocked arsenal of survival skills. These weren't just memories, they were the foundation of her actions, the reason she could stand firm when the world was falling apart. The fire is contained, the immediate danger has passed. Dawn breaks over a scorched but surviving Havenwood. The townsfolk gather, their faces smudged with soot, their eyes filled with a dawning realization. They look at the woman who saved them, they see the cuts, the burns, the exhaustion etched on her face. But they also see the unwavering strength, the quiet resolve. The whispers are gone, replaced by a profound, humbled silence. One by one, they approach, not with mockery, but with tears of gratitude. A child hands her a slightly wilted flower, a simple, powerful gesture. She stands there, amidst the people she saved, the first light of morning catching her silhouette. She doesn't need their praise, but for the first time, she feels a flicker of connection, of belonging. She was the guardian they never knew they had, a silent hero watching over them all along. The town of Havenwood was safe, its people forever changed, their mockery replaced by awe and respect.